University of Maryland Extension of Frederick County, better known as Extension Services, located at 330 Montague Lane, is one of 23 extension offices in the state of Maryland. The faculty provides educational programs for agriculture, health and wellness, home gardening, and more. The Frederick County Master Gardeners have a variety of demonstration gardens on site, but over the past several years, stormwater runoff was destroying the gardens. Even the rain garden that was on site to mitigate the problem was no match for the surges of water.
Ever since I came here in 2006, it's been an ongoing problem. What happened is we underestimated the amount of water that was going to come into the garden. We had only accounted for the rain from the sky and just this nearby area. Within a year, we had about 6 inches of sediment on top of everything, so it failed.
In 2016, Extension Services reached out to the Frederick County Office of Sustainability and Environmental Resources for some help.
They had reached out to our Office of Sustainability and Environmental Resources and asked, is there anything we could do to deal with the uncontrolled runoff from this site? We evaluated it, and since it is on county property, it was a slam dunk in our world as being kind of complementary of doing stormwater management as well as being an education piece for so many people that come through this building.
The completion of the innovative stormwater management practice was made possible with the aid from sustainability and grant funding.
So this is it's partially county funded, and then we also got a Chesapeake Bay Trust grant funding where the county was able to get $40,000 as part of a grant funding for this project. We have Dewberry Engineering, who was the one who actually designed the project, and then we have Triangle Contracting, who is actually doing the construction aspects of it.
Officials from Sustainability and Extension Services wanted this project to teach individuals visiting the facility how to mitigate stormwater runoff.
What we're hoping for here is really a demonstration project where it will capture not only what residents can do in their own house, but also small businesses, what they can do for stormwater management. So if they're finding issues where they're having runoff problems, these practices that we've installed, they could come here, look at them, get educated, and determine if it's something they want to do on their own property.
Construction for the project started in March of 2019. Several methods were used to mitigate the stormwater runoff that was attacking the property.
We have the 2 filteras, which are proprietary because they're so good at capturing stormwater runoff in a small space, which would be really good in constrained areas. This site is a constrained area because it has a lot of underground utilities, and we were forced to almost have to go with this type of smaller device. Then next to the one is going to have a microbial retention, which will almost act as almost like a rain garden. It'll be planted with flowering plants, control the runoff, treat the runoff, and slowly percolate through the system. And then the last thing we have are the 2 rain tanks, which again, capturing runoff off the rooftop and actually utilizing it during drought seasons. They can actually water their plants and keep that going without using crucial water that we need.
And a dry stream bed was added as well. When Triangle Contracting arrived on site, they had to excavate the pavement to lay piping for the water tanks and to make space for the Filterra boxes. Some heavy lifting was needed to get the job done.
We basically had 2 boxes to set. The heaviest weight to pick was 52,000 pounds. Prefab boxes are filled with the filter material, so they're good and heavy, and it's just a slow and steady process, make sure everybody's safe and get the boxes set in the hole.
You might be wondering, what does a Filterra box actually do?
So Filterra collects the first flush from a rain event, so it'll take some of the sediments off the parking lot, the residual oils and gases that accumulate, drops it into a kind of a pre-treatment chamber that takes the heavy stuff out of it. Then the stormwater flows into the filter media, which has 1 or 2 trees planted in it, so the roots kind of filter the stormwater, and then it slowly takes the stormwater through the system out into the waterways.
Construction was completed in May of 2019. Now the gardens on site will be safe, the stormwater exiting the property will be cleaner, and the innovative stormwater management practice will be an educational piece for visitors for many years to come.
This was a really nice gift from the Frederick County government. Of course, this is government property. We will have seminars for the public to come and hear about the systems that we'll have in place.
For more information about the innovative stormwater management practice, visit tinyurl.com/stormwaterproject.